Internet is kind of like a public toilet. You sometimes you cannot trust what's in there. You can Google anyone and you can find something. But I'm sure you probably have done a lot of great things. And I just have a quick question because it seems like you are really making waves in the industry and getting a lot of attention, being able to recruit Tammy, and then of course one of the biggest probably fishes that you can find there with Kit and Kim Doyle, and be able to lure them from very secured and then large organization from Market America to Javita, who that happens to be a 4-year-old company, I believe. And what is it that makes Javita special, and how did what is it that make Tammy Gaines this very special person, a go-getter, as you can see, and of course the Doyles. I'm sure there's something special that you provided them, and to lure them and walk away from 6-figure residual income.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, Danny, and I appreciate everything you said, but I'm really not a good word. I'm just kidding. I'm just an average guy that likes to do businesses and likes to help other people. I think that's a great question, number one. I think what has lured them to us is that, number one, they were introduced to Javita by someone, whoever it was, and there must have been a reason that they said, you know what, I do want to get some additional information. And from what I have seen with whether it's Keith or Tammy or other people that have been introduced to Javita and that have spoken with myself or perhaps even come into the office, is that for one reason or another they weren't satisfied with where they currently were, whether it was the company itself or whether it was the income that they were making. So that they just had some need within themselves to say, you know what, I think maybe I want to look at something else. And so when they came in here and they looked at several different things, I think they looked, number one, in terms of who we were as a company and who we were as a team of individuals, and what our vision and our focus was and our mission. I think that they were attracted to that. I think they were attracted to our products and the simplicity of our products and the story of coffee, tea, and now we have this other category called active blends, and how those products could build a huge global business over time. And of course, it's attracted to our financial opportunity here. But kind of getting back to I think the first thing that I was saying, which is being attracted to the people and our mission. That's probably what attracts most people, because there's a lot of good companies out there with good products and decent compensation plans. But I think that they were attracted principally to the fact that they saw were just sort of good people who really we have a big belief in the direct selling industry, because we as a team, beginning with myself, we love this industry. And the reason we love this industry is because we believe deep within our being that this can be a great business to help the average person win. And there's so many people out there, whether they're in the U.S. or they're in other countries, they're just average folks, and they're looking for some vehicle to help them, live a better life. And I think that's what they see in Javita. They see that in terms of who we are as people. I think they see that in terms of the simplicity of our products. And I think they see that in terms of how our compensation plan is designed. Because that's why I started Javita. I started Javita because I've had some success, I've done well. I'm just an average guy. I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I happened to get a good education, get a good career in finance, learned this industry of network marketing, have built great network marketing companies before, and I see it as a vehicle to just help the average person win. I'm not in this business to cater to a handful of leaders that make all the money. I'm in this business because I want to help the average person do something special in their life. And I think that's I think that's what attracted, whether it was Tammy or whether it was Keith or others that have seen our business. You know, it's that combination of things that attracted them to us. And I hope that answers your question.
Oh, you did, and I really, really appreciate that because, in this industry, it is kind of funny because I recently sponsored the son of the very first president of the Direct Selling, Association. He was actually the one who brought DSA, from Minnesota to Washington, D.C. So I'm working with him, and, in my conversation with him, he's always being lured by a lot of these companies, and of course in the multi-level marketing industry, if you're able to bring your organization, you have some type of compensation or package on top of kind of like bonuses. And do you also cater to that? Like if someone like at my level or whoever, with a large organization, and then we move over. I mean, I got offered many times by many MLM companies that if I can bring my organization, I get a percentage, I have a bonus, so all kind of stuff, or compensation, or part of the corporate, or I don't know what deal they have. There are companies they offer a car, things like that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what we do. Number one, we haven't built our business by going out there and just buying leaders. That is a practice that's kind of prevalent within the industry. We haven't believed in it because what I've seen as a student of the industry over the years is that there's a lot of leaders that just jump around from company to company to company, and we're not interested in just bringing in some of these people that we call jumpers. However, we clearly understand that if somebody has an interest in coming to our company and they're making some money with another company, and you just can't throw away the income you're currently making, there needs to be some sort of a bridge program to allow them to come to your company, continue earning income through some sort of a performance-based incentive program that can bridge their income until they build their organization and their income back to what they're currently making with their current company. So we don't just throw money around and buy leaders, but we do offer a bridge incentive program. It has to be a win-win. It has to be good for the company. It also has to be good for the individual that's moving over. But we just don't throw money around and say, well, we want you to bring over your organization from your current company, because we sort of feel that that's unethical. And a lot of times people are under maybe another contract with the company if you're on an advisory board or something else. And so if you want to come over and perhaps there's some people, perhaps you're not under an agreement, number one, perhaps there's some people that have failed in your current organization, or perhaps there's some people that just aren't making money and they're not happy. And, we encourage you to come on over. We'll talk about an incentive agreement that we can put on the table that's a win-win, and then come over and start building. So, yes, we do.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because, for someone like me, I have never missed six-figure in residual income since 2001. So I was able to build a good organization. Am I satisfied? Of course not. But it's all up to me. I've been, on and off. I was in sabbatical, so I can't blame anyone but myself. And then, and what the Doors did is a major decision. Same thing with, Tammy. And then, of course, they're not going to move over for just building an organization. And I would not do the same thing. And I got about 3 or 4 offers as well. It's just not very attractive to me. And that's the reason why. And that's why I was, willing to listen. Tammy has been a contact, and I just want to know what your platform is. And then Tammy was telling me as well about the Philippines and, the organization, things like that. So I was just curious. And then, but you seem to be doing very well as a company.
If our conversation continues to move forward and there's real interest on your behalf, then probably the next thing to do would be to come on down, meet us, and we can talk more about some sort of a program to help you out financially. so we can take that step as we move forward. But we have a business that we just really started in the Philippines. We have a warehouse there. Our products are registered. We're paying commissions. We're doing all the right things down there in the Philippines. I'm traveling there fairly frequently. I was there in the month of October, beginning of October, actually, very, very beginning. I'm going back there I'll be there on December 12th or 13th for about 4 or 5 days. I'm spending a few days prior to that in Taiwan. And then I'll be back in the Philippines again in January. I go over there to, of course, do the corporate stuff, but I also believe it's important to support the leaders that are over there. So I like that market a lot. The reason I like the Philippines a lot is because, there's some people that have money over there, but as you know, there's a lot of people that don't. I think that Javita can provide that opportunity to the less fortunate, and I'm excited about what we're doing over there.
Oh, okay. You reminded me of Ernie Chua, the founder of Organo Gold. He happens to be Filipino Chinese, and he started Organo Gold in the Philippines. Yeah, but I really appreciate your time. I know you're very busy being a CEO and running a company with over 20,000 distributors. I mean, you're growing very, very fast, and I wish you the best in the Philippines. I hope you stay safe there, and then hopefully we meet and cross our pathways.
Hey, Dan. Danny, sorry. Yeah, so Danny also has a pretty strong team stateside. Can you talk about what's going on, if anything, in the D.C. metro area, Northern Virginia, Baltimore?
What do you mean? Okay.
You want me to talk about Danny?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
I want you to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a little bit of business in Northern Virginia. We have some business in Baltimore, but we're still a new company. We're growing well, which is great. But the opportunities are still wide open for us. The DC area it's a big area, it's a metro area. A lot of people there that do network marketing, and we'd definitely love for you to get started. And if you have a team up there, we'd love to help support building that.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Well, Danny, it was really nice to meet you also. I hope the conversation continue, with yourself and Tammy. And if we move to the next stage and there is a real interest on your behalf, we can talk by phone again, or perhaps maybe even have you come down to Florida.
Okay, I appreciate your time, and I know it's I feel special, but Tammy can move mountains. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, and enjoy your day.
Honestly, to finish your evaluation, what I did is I actually went down to Boca. I toured the corporate office. I met the corporate team. It's small, it's lean, but they are like mighty. It's a well-oiled machine. So maybe we could pop down there right after Stan goes to the Philippines, so you could meet him and meet his team. They're extraordinary. I wouldn't have made the move if I didn't think that if I was not following the right people.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can continue. We can continue to chat, Tammy, and then
okay.
We'll go from there. Well, thank you so much, Stan, and then enjoy your day. Be safe.
You too, and have a great night. Okay?
You too.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy.
Okay.
Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye.